Kurgan and T and Doe, those were the names of the two leaders. Doe was the squid.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. This clip is going to be about children's illustration. I'm going to be showing you all a children's book that is very dear to me because it was one of my very first children's books that I grew up with. And after that I'm going to be showing you a book that I actually did illustrations for last year. And also maybe if we have time I'm going to be showing some illustrations from last month. This illustration book is by Eve Tarlet. I hope I'm pronouncing that right because the whole book is in German. And it's done in watercolor. I'm not really sure, but maybe she uses some pencil or something, but it's most definitely mostly watercolor. And this book is quite old, so I grew up with it. It's from 92 or something like that, 1991. And I just love the muted colors that she used. All these lovely browns and greens. And all these details which are crucial to children's illustration, because children like to look at the picture as much as possible and notice these little details. See a teddy bear, some flies, the mess that is around here. And what else is very interesting about her compositions is these unusual angles. So like in a movie you would have the camera positioned somewhere up above, which you don't really see that often. Or like this, the distorted perspective where you can see the town down below. And of course the simplification, the way she draws the characters. You see they all have really big heads and they look like very small children. So yeah, definitely check her out, Google her. She has lots more in this style. And again, this was one of my favorite books growing up. I got it from my grandmother. She had some friends and relatives in Germany and they got this for her. Now I'm going to be showing you a book that I did the layout and illustrations for last year. Unfortunately, I don't have a physical copy because the publishing house hasn't sent it to me yet, so I still have to send an email to them for that. Instead, I'm going to be showing it digitally. Both the layout and the illustrations were made by me. This really was a labor of love. The robots were suggested to me to look more like androids, to look a bit more human-like, because in the first draft I had made them more like classic robots, more like retro, old school. So this is what it looks like, the pages, the little info on the side, the little markers, attention, and the illustrations that go along the book here and there. I worked entirely in Adobe InDesign CS6, the illustrations included, because it really does have all the features of Adobe Illustrator, and at the time I didn't have a proper scanner and printer so I can scan my drawings. So the only option I had was to work directly in the PC, in the program. The authors, they were two school teachers. They were very nice and we were able to collaborate smoothly. Right now I'd also like to show you some snippets of some personal illustrations, some winter inspired drawings that I did last month in December, because I was just in maybe Christmassy mood or something like that. I really wanted to make some winter inspired illustrations. Also with children, and as you can see I try to make them as simple as possible, and I'm mostly relying on circles and simple shapes to create them. Thank you so much for watching this little show and tell video about children's book illustration. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was a little bit helpful and informative. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and make sure to like the video and subscribe. Everything I've shown and talked about is linked below. I will see you again here soon. Bye!